Some women are beautiful, others are unforgettable. Not because they smile sweetly or speak softly, but because they stand in the quiet center of their own storm. She wasn't always like this. Once she bent to keep the peace. Once she softened to fit into the narrow spaces he allowed. But there comes a moment when a woman touches the edge of herself and decides not to turn back. This is when she becomes dangerous, not to herself, not even to him, but to the illusions that once held her. When she steps into her dark feminine, she does not become cruel, she becomes complete. Jung knew this. He called it the integration of the shadow, the moment when the parts she was taught to fear are no longer exiled. She is no longer just the healer, the nurturer, the soft place to land. She is also the fire, the hunger, the untamed force. The part of her that says no without apology. The part of her that can walk away without looking back. To the unprepared man, this is chaos. But it is not chaos, it is power in its rawest form. He feels it first in her eyes. The way they no longer seek permission. The way they rest not on him, but on something far beyond him. He cannot name it, but it unsettles him. Because her gaze no longer says, choose me. It says, I choose. This awakens something in him and terrifies it at the same time. His anima, the feminine within him, stirs in discomfort because she is no longer here to complete him. She is here as a mirror, and mirrors don't lie. He will test her now, withdraw, then return. Speak with warmth, then with silence. He will try to reframe her edges as too much, because if her light was easy to accept, her darkness demands a reckoning. But here's the difference. The woman in her dark feminine is no longer moved by these games. Her worth is not dependent on his steadiness. Her value is not defined by whether he stays. She is grounded in herself, and this makes her untouchable. He will crave her more in this state, not because she feeds his ego, but because she disturbs it. She disrupts the patterns that keep him comfortable. She makes him feel the absence of his own wholeness. To him, she is dangerous danger, because she will not settle into the role that so many others have played. She will not collapse to fit his shadow. Instead, she holds it up to the light. When she moves like this, she speaks less, but every word lands with weight. She touches less, but every touch carries fire. She gives nothing for free, and yet her presence is the most expensive thing in the room. A man may try to cage this energy, but even if he holds her body, her spirit moves like smoke through the bars. She cannot be kept, because she no longer keeps herself small. Jung spoke of individuation, the process of becoming whole by embracing both the light and the dark. The woman who steps into her dark feminine has done just that. She is no longer split between good and bad, soft and hard. She is all of it, woven together in a way that cannot be undone. And the truth? This is the kind of woman a man will remember, even if he forgets every other face. Not because she gave him more, but because she needed him less. She walks away through an open doorway into the warm glow of evening, her silhouette framed by fading light. He watches, unmoving, but does not follow,